For years, my home wasn't a sanctuary, it was a sensory minefield. My younger siblings, ages 9 and 7, are both autistic and prone to hours-long screaming fits that pierced through walls and deep into my psyche. By age 15, I was a zombie, my grades were plummeting, and I was constantly late to school because of the chaos at home. My parents insisted I return immediately after classes, meaning I couldn't even escape to the library to finish my homework. The breaking point didn't come from inside the house, but from a neighbor who was tired of being woken up at 1 a.m. by my sister's high-pitched, grating screams. When CPS arrived, I didn't hide the truth. I showed them my failing grades and my sunken, sleep-deprived eyes. I told them honestly that I couldn't thrive there, because my siblings are adopted. I had spent years staying silent, terrified that if I complained, my parents would accuse me of being unaccepting or unloving. But the reality was simpler, I was drowning. CPS eventually agreed that the environment was detrimental to my well-being and placed me with my maternal grandparents. The relief was instantaneous. For the first time in years, I could sleep, I could breathe. However, the peace has come with a heavy side of guilt and family friction. My parents are furious. They view my honesty with CPS as a betrayal and are now demanding that I either petition to move back home or, at the very least, come over daily to help out. I refuse to do either. When I first moved to my grandparents, I needed therapy just to stop the phantom screaming I kept hearing in my head. Going back into that house even for a few hours triggers a visceral physical reaction. My siblings' behavior hasn't changed, the environment is still a cacophony of disruption. My parents saw my refusal as a lack of family loyalty. They think I should sacrifice my newfound stability to ease their burden. But after years of being an afterthought to my siblings' needs, I'm finally prioritizing my own education and mental health. I'm happier than I've ever been. Yet I'm left wondering, am I the asshole for refusing to go back into the fire just because my parents are getting burned? Comments. NTA, your parents shouldn't have adopted kids they can't handle. It's not your responsibility to sacrifice your development to feed their hero complex. Don't let them make you feel guilty. Your parents are the problem, not you. At the time, my mom was making good on a promise to her best friend who died to adopt and raise her kids if something happened to her. My parents didn't know how bad things would get and they weren't diagnosed at the time either. NTA, you are a child. You need sleep and peace and time to do your things. Sleep deprivation is a torture method for a reason. I'm glad that you are welcome at your grandparents' place and you deserve that. Seems like your parents bit of more than they can chew.